it's Algorand, and it's on a daily chart. Now watch this. I'm just going to draw this. I'm draw some things up here. I happen to know that just looking at this right here is a baseline of support. I can clearly see it because I see major level support here, rallied up, came back, touched this line again, rallied up, stayed above it here, and touched it here. So I know that this is a major line of support. So with that being said, I know that I should start seeing right here, this is where we buy. There should be buy, like along this level down here should be straight up buy signals, right? Now up here, I can clearly see that this is resistance. Look, I can see that this right here is resistance, right? I can see that this area right here is resistance, right? So I should see up here in this area should be something that looks something like, you know, sell signals. Because we buy support, right? And we sell resistance. Is that true? Right. I also can see that this is in a down pattern right now. The trend for Algorand is down. I'm actually going to drag this out so this is a downtrend. I can clearly see that. Everybody on this live can see that, right? So now if I throw my indicator on, with what I just did. Now, let's just see if that's accurate. Look up here. You see these sell signals blaring in my face? I know that because when we rallied up here, this became resistance. This is where pressure is going to be met for downwards movement. This is going to be pressure. So we're getting sell signals up here. Down here in this area, I'm noticing that these is a level of support. So that's why all these buy signals are put like buy, all these buy signals down here. That is where support is. I can see here that we're in this down channel, and I can see that the EMA ribbons cross right here showing me all of this down channel right there. You see that? But the pressure started here from resistance, resistance, resistance. All this was resistance, and that's what started this EMAs crossing into the downside. I can also see that these are a bunch of green candles going up here. See that buy signal right there? All of that support. So this was a major level of run up right here. And then you started getting this pressure. And so now this is green, but it's getting pressure as it's sliding down. And now you're starting to get more red candles as we slide down here because now you're in a down channel. I don't need indicators to tell me that, right? Because I know how to chart manually. I teach everybody in my course how to chart manually, right? I also can see that this is a problem. Going down right here, pay attention. Remember what I just showed you right here? All of this pressure right here and this, see this area right up in here in this area? Watch this. Let's take this. This is a down, and this right here is an up right here. And I'm going to slide this over right here. Somebody say, oh my gosh. You see all of this? You see this? See this area right up in here? Let me move this out the way now. Your 50% level is right here. You see where this crossed right here? See where that circle is? Why is that circle there? Because I can tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt, you cannot lose the 50% level, right, and be bullish. That's not how it happens. This asset comes down here and is finding support on top of this 50% level, loses it here, comes back up, gets rejected twice, and that's caused the catastrophic down move. If I turn this back on, click, you're wondering why these EMA ribbons cross right here? Well, newsflash, that's the 50% level. What are you talking about here? I don't need my indicators. I understand how this works by doing this stuff. Am I right? Come on, talk to me. Come on, talk to me. We're talking about extracting money out of the market by understanding basic rules, support, resistance, trend lines. Once you understand that, you can start implementing some indicators that I custom tuned in my course, because anybody can pull an off-the-shelf ass indicator from TradingView. Everybody has access to TradingView, right? At least for free. You can use like a couple indicators and then you could go and move up to platinum and have 4, 5, or 6 or 10 going at the same time. But you can fine tune those indicators by going into inputs. There's settings that you can adjust. And in my course, I show my people how to adjust those indicators so that you get those results from what you should be seeing if you manually chart it. If you understand what I'm saying right now, you understand like, yo, bro, you don't even have to sell it now. Now you've made it, you've made it make sense, and you showed us why it makes sense. The course is right there, Blockchain Bullhorn. But this is why I go live, so I can showcase it. I answer people's questions, we chart stuff, and we look at this stuff, and then I prove to people